Why is it that every Albanian I've ever met looks like they would kill you for sport?
We're a people that have been in perpetual conflict, man. You know, the Albanian territories sit in the crossroads of the empires. So if you look at where we're positioned, because, you know, I know Americans are amazing with geography. That's where the Roman Empire had provinces. That's where, you know, the Ottoman Empire spent a good 500-600 years. So when you look at the region that we come from, unfortunately, it's been a very hostile place for a very long time. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to continue to be that. So we don't call ourselves Albanian. And when another Albanian sees another Albanian, you go, hey, what's up, sheepass? We've been struggling for our freedom for over 2,000 years. And I would equate us to like being kind of like the Afghanis of Europe. You didn't really have roads up until the last 10 years. So a lot of times, you know, we're mountainous regions, very poor, always in a constant state of war. And it's going to make you rugged. It's going to make you tough because you have to be tough just to survive. You know, I'm very blessed to be here, man, and how lucky I am. And I know a lot of Albanians feel that way, because every time I go back to Albania in the Albanian territories, the number one question I'm asked is, how do I get to America, man? I want to get to America. And everybody wants to come here.
I was telling you right before we started, back in the day when I was like in my mid-teens, I worked construction, and I worked with these two Albanian guys, and I never heard anybody talk so positively about America before. They were just so happy to be here.
Most Americans don't realize that you have no greater ally, not just in Europe, in the world. When it comes to the relationship of the American and the Albanian, what the American needs to understand is that the Albanian people are willing to fight and die for the United States of America. If it was not for them and their friendship with Woodrow Wilson, when we were being attacked by all of our neighbors, we would have lost 100% of our territory, and we would have been the Kurds of Europe, which at the time was today's modern version of the United Nations. And he lobbied and said, listen, you got to give these people something. So the love affair of our country with America is over 100 years old, the United States of America. We built statues of American presidents. So if you go to Albania or Kosovo, you're going to see statues of George Bush, statues of Bill Clinton, statues of Hillary Clinton. As a matter of fact, after that conflict ended, they were naming their kids, if they had a boy, Clinton or Bill or Billy, and they were naming their daughters Hillary to respect America. But if they would have gave us, we would have been a formidable force who's willing to fight and die for the United States of America. If the American government said, Albanians, do you guys want to be a part of the U.S.? Are you willing to be the 51st state? We would be the 51st state. I'm so confident in our love with this country that I know our nation, if they, rather than being the European Union, if they gave us a choice to be the 51st state, we would be. That's how much love we have. So I hope whoever watches this understands we need to be armed. We need to be trained. But if we're a force to be reckoned with, then maybe we will bring peace and stability to the Balkans. Maybe our neighbors won't keep attacking us, and we can have peace for once, permanently in the Balkans.